This is Matt for Into Boxing. I'm delighted as always to be joined by Joseph Parker. Joe, huge fight week for yourself. Joe Joyce, you're looking in great shape. How are you feeling coming into this physically, mentally, everything?
Physically, mentally, everything is on point for a good performance come Saturday night. You know, leading into this fight, I've put in so much work, and I know he's put in the work and everyone else in the undercard, but when I really look at myself in the camp, it's been a great camp.
Yeah.
First camp with Andy was good, second better, third best. It's going to be the best for now, and I think when you have future camps, it's going to be better and better, but everything starts now. The journey begins now with Joe Joyce in front of me. Beat him, then everything else goes uphill from there.
You're working with Andy Lee. Shane Fury said something very interesting. He's not just a trainer, he's a teacher. What have you managed to learn off him this last camp? Because you've had a few camps with him now. What are you learning from him that's sort of sticking with you?
So he's added a lot to my game. And when you say he's not just he's not just a trainer, he's a teacher, there's a lot of people that can just hold the pads and train you and get you, sort of fit. But when you're a teacher, you take time to explain things and you show things and you keep working on things. And it's all about, listen, a lot of fighters know out there and trainers, it's all repetition. But what we're working on is so simple. The training is simple but very effective and very intense.
Now, I'm getting a lot of opinions on this fight. And for some reason, the consensus is that he can't be stopped in his tracks and that you're going to have to outbox your way to victory, box your way to victory, etc. But at some point, the distance will close and he will get to you. Why do you think people are writing you off? You're a former world champion. You've been in there with some of the best. Why are they writing you off?
They probably think that they've seen my best days. Listen, a lot of people might think that I've been in the sport for a long time and I had my time. I was already champion of the world. But I feel like I've only just begun. I feel like it starts now.
You're only 30 years of age though, and you've got this new chapter with Andy Lee, and we've seen, I would say, apart from maybe the first Chisora one, because you were still learning each other, but the second Chisora fight, we sort of saw you unlock some more of your tools that we never saw previously. So do you not feel like that's a bit disrespectful for people to say that?
So you can think all you like, but everyone has an opinion, and you've got to respect everyone's opinion. My opinion is I'm going to go in and beat him up. And as long as I know what I have to do and as long as I believe in myself and have the confidence and have my team behind me, I don't really care what other people think.
How do you win this fight Saturday night? Your heart of hearts. Is your heart of hearts saying the game plan will allow me to get to the end of the fight and I know I'll have won this fight? Or do you believe that he will take too many punches? Because you are a target man. You don't miss. You throw. You don't smother your work. He will. If he walks forward, he will land. You will walk onto a lot of punches. How does this fight end for you?
It's going to be a tough fight. But if I come in and fight how I know I can and execute what me and Andy have been working on and do it to the point where I don't make mistakes and I'm focused and, I can get him out of there.
Yeah.
I can. Listen, I can get anyone out of there. It's just about, I always say it's landing the right punch at the right time. And I'm gonna have to time it correctly to get him out of there and land on his chin.
What's it been like training in Morecambe? I know apparently Tyson gave you his house, you've been there, Andy Lee, everyone. What's that environment been like for you?
Good? Morecambe's like a home for me.
Morecambe's
like a home. I'm settled here. My wife and kids were here and we spent 5 or 6 months together. They're back in New Zealand at the moment, but in future I'll bring back again and we'll be spending a lot of time in Morecambe.
What are you walking out to? What's the track? Last time I think you came out to Tupac with it, Hail Mary. Are you still undecided? That one always goes down well. What's the theme?
It's going to be something similar to that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be. I have a few friends at home working on the track. It's not going to be ready on time. It's just B Kid, Poetic, and Kings. But it's not going to be ready. But there's a song from Kings which I really like. Kings is his name.
Brilliant. Look, Joseph Parker, thanks for giving me some of your time. There's a queue of media for you, as always. Wish you all the best Saturday night and good luck with it.
Thank you very much.